The Cougars will open their brand new stadium on Friday night when they play right here on John O'Quinn Field. But it's sophomore quarterback John O'Corn who will be leading this team. Coming up, how head coach Tony Levine offered O'Corn a scholarship before he ever met him in person.
Houston Cougars quarterback John O'Corn figured out at the ripe age of 9 he wanted to be a quarterback. The sophomore is now on every major award watch list in the country for his position. He's made it look easy, and thanks to his coach, so was the decision to where he would play his college ball. Here's Sarah Eckert.
After playing in just 5 games on varsity his sophomore year in the small Pennsylvania town of Huntingdon, talented quarterback John O'Corn and his family moved to Fort Lauderdale.
You know, my mom wanted to be near family if we were going to make a move, so you know, we decided as a family as a whole that both academically and athletically, if I was going to, you know, seriously make a push to play college football and pursue this dream, that we would have to move to Florida.
In his junior year at St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Fort Lauderdale, O'Corn played in only a handful of games before becoming the full-time starter his senior year. That's when he led his team to the state championship, set school records, and was named the Florida 7A Player of the Year. But Cougars head coach Tony Levine saw O'Corn's potential and offered him a scholarship even before his first ever full year as a starter.
It really meant a lot to me, and it was something that, you know, to this day, I want to make his word look good because he took such a big chance on me. And you know, he told me from the get-go, he said, I've never done this before. I've never offered somebody before a quarterback that I hadn't seen throw in person, I hadn't met in person.
So we ended up evaluating 27 quarterbacks nationally, and he ended up being ranked first by our staff. We did a lot of research on these young men, certainly, and looked at his spring practice film, talked to a number of people that had him at their camps, and just felt really, really good about everything we had found out about John.
O'Corn was quickly thrown into the fire at U of H, becoming the starter just 3 games into the 2013 season after the incumbent David Pyland was forced to end his career due to multiple concussions. O'Corn ended the season leading all true freshmen in the nation with his 28 touchdowns. His 3,117 yards were only 14 shy of the Houston rookie passing record set by Kevin Cobb in 2003. And he was named the American Athletic Conference Freshman of the Year. But O'Corn knew he still had a lot of work to do during the offseason.
Number one was leadership, and really just learning our offense and getting that down has allowed me to focus more on learning defenses.
I told him, you don't need to be a quarterback, you need to be a manager. But I think what we're going to see this year is us having the ability to go much, much faster offensively because of the experience John gained and how much more comfortable he is in this year's offense.
O'Corn told me he feels very confident running the more up-tempo offense. It's allowed him to expand his knowledge of the game and really just play at a different level. He also said he's in the best shape of his life after adding about 27 pounds this offseason. Levine said it's increased his arm strength and should certainly help with his durability. With the Cougars, Sarah Eckert, CSN.
O'Corn and the Cougs open up the new TD-ECU Stadium on Friday night against UTSA. Here's a look at the other notable games in the region. Rice Notre Dame on Saturday. We'll be in Austin for North Texas at Texas on Saturday at 7. And we will have coverage from the opening of McLean Stadium when SMU takes on Baylor Sunday.